What's going on, guys? This is PG here, and as promised, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out some DLC Invasions. I'm wearing an entirely new armor set, and I'm gonna be using nothing but the Sanctum Mace, and I have the Sanctum Knight armor. I could not manage to get the gauntlets before I killed all of the Sanctum Knights, but fuck it, whatever, it doesn't make that big of a difference. As you can see, my feet have a cool little spirally thing going on with them, and pretty much the Sanctum Knight armor offers you added fall damage protection. So that's nice. I mean, especially for the DLC area where there's a shitload of fall damage to be had. This video is going to be rather short, and the reason for that is not anything special. It's really just a matter of I only had 15 of these orbs, the cracked red eye orbs to use, and I would say a solid 7 or 8 of those fights were useless. Now, this is going to be my little baby tour that I'm going to give you guys. I don't show too much because, again, this is DLC and it's cool to kind of explore on your own. But I did want to kind of show you guys the area a little bit and maybe show off 1 or 2 of the enemy types. But, I mean, anybody that buys this, I mean, you've probably already purchased it. So this is kind of just showing off what you have to look forward to later on in the game. Pretty much the way these fights went as I was invading people, I only ran into 2 different kinds of people, and I'm sad to say that one, basically I'd go into their world and they would have 2 friends with them, and it's a 3-on-1. Or the second one is somebody's going through the DLC by themselves, which is respectable, and they end up playing on the elevator so that they can get away from me. So basically they just run around on the elevators to get away from me so that I can't find them and attack them. And so, you know, you got people that are hiding, pretty much. So between those amazing people, it was pretty hard to get decent matches to show you guys what was going on. But this Sanctum Mace is pretty strong, and above it being pretty strong, it also poisons me every time I swing it. But more importantly, that was my little tour for you guys. And here comes some fights. This guy's running through the DLC. I ended up spawning in right next to him. As you guys can see, I'm getting poisoned by my own weapon. He goes to run away to heal, and he gets smushed. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm using a bigger, slower weapon, and I don't have a shield. So I'm definitely going to want to come in for those critical attacks. They really are going to be the difference between winning and losing a match. So here we are, we're fighting somebody called I Has a Cheeseburger. I'm sure he thinks he's funny. What is that? The cat memes online. That's what people think is funny. But here's a fun fact. You can manipulate the way someone fights. I realize this guy wants to hide and use magic, or hide behind his shield and use magic. So I'm going to start rolling in the hopes that he'll start rolling. Because he's going to roll and keep his shield up, so his stamina is not going to come back. So basically, I can get him to roll for me, and then I'm going to hit him and hopefully get off a good riposte. There we go. And it's just too easy. I don't know why that works, but it's just one of those things where I guess if you see your enemy rolling around a lot, you feel like you need to roll. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny. Here we go again. We invaded this guy twice in a row. I don't know. I don't feel bad about it. He was going through the levels by himself, which again, that's respectable, but he actually sends the elevator up here. Like, I can't find him at first, and then I hear the elevator. And so I come back over here, and he's actually sent the elevator back up here so that I can come down and fight him again. So, I mean, regardless of if this guy is good or not, I mean, personally, I don't feel like he's very skilled at PvP. He definitely has, like, his own kind of honor code going on, and he definitely has his own confidence level. And again, that's respectable, and even though his username is fucking weird, I don't know, it's better than most usernames, I suppose, seeing as how most of these guys' usernames now are like 420 blaze it and all this other garbage. But anyway, this time he wasn't as lucky. I get kind of like a warped backstab off on him, which does happen a lot to magic users and miracle users. But that's alright. Now we're going to go ahead and move on. Smart Tiger. This is the other kind of match I was telling you about, where it's always going to be 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. But this isn't our first day in Dark Souls, so we know what we're doing. We're going to come down here, and we're going to make a loop, and we're going to try to isolate the host or the phantom and kill one or both of them. So there is the host. They're going to turn around. Now they know where I am. They're going to come on down, and hopefully we can trick them. So anyway, he just got his third summon into the world, or his second summon, I should say, into the world, which means I now have 3 opponents. The summon is going to stay down there and fight the enemies, and the host is going to come up here to fight me. I want him to swing, because once you're done swinging, you always bring your sword or your shield up. And like I said, he brought his shield up so I could get that shield break on him. We got the summon trying to fuck with me. I was fine with the summon shooting arrows. That honestly doesn't bother me, but he came in for a backstab. So now we need to punish the healing host and get the fuck out of here. So it's obvious that this summon wants to die. So we're going to come over here and trick him. We're going to come over here. He thinks we jumped off. And now we can go ahead and get a little sneak attack in on him. Now we're going to come back over here, finish off the host. The host was trying to circle me for a backstab, and that's why I could get those attacks off on him. And I poisoned myself and won the match at the same time. I thought that was pretty nice. But alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you got a little insight onto the DLC. As always, let me know what you guys want next. Goodbye.